Bachelor Field in East Hartford, home to the UConn Huskies. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Utah Utes, taking on the UConn Huskies. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends and... Yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Let's get down to the field. He'll bring it out. It's Payne. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. So the Utah Utes offense will go on the attack first. It's not always easy to know what you're going to get when you come into a new situation as a transfer, but one thing, David, that will translate for this guy, when there's a hole, he knows how to hit it.
Yeah, and how nice is it to have a guy, man, you know exactly what he is, who he is. He's been around your program. He knows the lessons you want him to teach. He's the guy you want him to be, and now he gets to step in as a senior with all that experience and lead this squad.
Yeah, and David, he's worked so hard for this moment too, right? This guy put his heart and soul into the offseason workout program, knowing this day was inevitably going to come. He's
breaks into the open. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Grab behind the line. It's Bean. Let's talk for just a minute here about Utah. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The give to the left. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line with a big red zone opportunity here. And the Utes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. So the UConn Huskies offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for senior year too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, then he's obviously going to have a big year.
Got it behind the line. It's Clark. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Let's talk just for a minute about UConn. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus, the number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys. They must have built a really good culture.
Utah has it back in the offense coming onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got it in the middle. It's Bean. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. The Utes have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the back. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the running back has it. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The UConn offense goes back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. The give on the inside. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Finds space on the right. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Gets the back moving. To throw, it's Ellington. Throws to the tight end. Hauls it in. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This should be the last play of the quarter. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Pressure coming. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. We've reached a break. It's Utah holding the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Got it, looking for a first. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Illegal blocking offense.
A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Just a short pass to the tight end. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. First down, got enough space. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution of the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Western Kentucky is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These toppers have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Georgia Tech. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The give from the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Utes really need to keep this drive alive on third down. To the ground to try to move the chains. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Big third down conversion, getting the ball to your running back, and he does the rest. This guy, I think, will get a lot more touches.
And you want to know why he's on the field on third down? Because he can block, he can catch the ball, and you can also hand it off to him. And he can go find the sticks and keep drives alive. What a weapon.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. They'll go to the ground. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking. They've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Utes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Turning it on. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. They're going back to the ground. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. He now has 61 yards on the ground, a very productive first half here in the season opener. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Utes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
To the ground with the back. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Floating away. He'll get rid of it. Got him downfield.
Quarterbacks get all the credit, rightfully so. They're the guys taking the snap every play. But my goodness, that dude could have run a 40-yard dash back there in the pocket before he had to throw a strike for a completion.
Tight end now in motion. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Utes! You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. UConn going back to work on offense. They'll open this drive looking to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Quick pass on the jet motion. Fakes his man miss. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Off the play fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Clark. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw, it's Ellington. Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Quick completion to the right. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
A great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. UConn will have to punt it away. Takes it on the return. He's got great speed. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They'll go to the air on second and short. Caught close to the marker. It's Bean. Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a first down. From the shotgun, the inside give. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. With the run on first and goal. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He's got it down the middle. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. Absolutely perfect. They double their lead up to 6 here in the third quarter. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, a first half that saw a little bit of everything there in East Hartford.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he is brought down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Illegal block.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Well, this is not what the doctor ordered in terms of starting field position. Dropping back, it's Ellington. Quick completion on the out. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Now the play fake. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. UConn comes to the line after getting another first down. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's O'Neal. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Finds his man. It's O'Neal. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. And the Huskies have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Off play action. Here comes the heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
3rd down play from the gun. Time to take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Sends it back in motion. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. The Huskies, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Put themselves in a bit of a bind with that last one. It's 2nd and 14. Out of the gun to give to the back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. To the air. It's Ellington. Got his man on the right. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. Caught over the middle. It's O'Neal. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And the Huskies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. On the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. He is going nowhere, and this defense is manhandling this running game on the last couple of snaps. You can't afford to squander these opportunities once you get into the red zone. Twice they've been denied. Here's 3rd and goal. Trying to barrel in. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, UConn! I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man.
Well, nice job there by the defender. He stayed right in the back pocket of that receiver, so as soon as he caught the ball on the slant, he was able to bring him to the ground.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. And the Utes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. It's on target and complete. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 25. This offense is feeling itself right now, and momentum's coming along with them. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Bought a little time, lets it go. With the catch, it's Bean. Tripped up for the tackle. The Utes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll give it to the back. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold on.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. And the Utes are moving quickly down the field. Looking for room. It's Robbins.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Bringing it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. The UConn offense goes back to work. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to throw, it's Ellington. It's complete on the right side. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. That's the end of the period, and UConn has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Here comes the Wildcat. Watch out here. Direct snap. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Huskies. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Spits it out to the back. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's got an open man. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Pulls it in. It's Robbins. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. The Utes with the 1st and 10. He leaves it with his back. Fights off a defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Utes want to move quickly. Looking to throw on 3rd. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on down. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Got room to work. Got the first down and more. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. Back to pass, it's Ellington. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And the quick shuffle pass. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun. Give on the inside. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Hard running there.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options. He's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
He'll keep it himself. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Got his man quickly. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. They'll run the option. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. ULM looked less like a group of Warhawks and more like a bunch of road warriors in a solid victory. This team almost always plays tough in Monroe, and today they found a way outside of Malone Stadium. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Utes racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
And the Utes line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Finds his man in the middle. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The Utes are on the move. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Looking for a huge play. Makes a catch along the left sideline, and that is a big pickup. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Right on the money. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
In the slant route, you got to put that foot in the ground and cut in a hurry so you can create a little bit of separation from that cornerback. And a nice job with the concentration, plucking that football, pulling it in.
The play action fake. He's got it and still on his feet. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Second and goal coming up. Wants to go up top. Lets it go to the end zone. This is caught for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. If you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. UConn going back to work on offense. Okay, Jesse, this is a little bit of a tight spot. You'd love to be aggressive enough to get the first down, but you've got to take care of the ball first.
No doubt. I was going to say, ball security is at a premium. You cannot turn the football over at this point. The defense has 3 timeouts left, David, so probably conservative play calling here. You're expecting them to try to run to ice this game.
Conservative, I know they're going to be aggressive, but I also know that 1 first down ends this football game.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short game.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
QB draw. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They kick it away on 4th down. Makes the catch at the 35. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Got a wide open receiver. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Finds his big tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. They'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Utah! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Well, and the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this.
And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover.
You talk about risk-reward. You want to be aggressive and just go for the win now late. Instead of tying it up, they come up short. And if they don't get the onside kick, this thing's over, and they're leaving here with an out.
He'll bring it out of the end zone. And returner will be dragged down. This drive will open from the 15. Looking to pass. It's Ellington. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put the...
There he goes. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Corners are going to bail. Looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. We've waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against